Here we go. She's on 5 to 7, 9 to 10 p.m. Fallback Productions. Talks about topics of the day and loves her country, the U.S. of A. Got her Get Right rally on tax day. Got family country Trump is her thing. She don't know the songs, gives Dave a hard time. Don't worry, it's fine. He's still her Valentine. Keeps us in the loop. Don't you know, sit back and enjoy the Lucretia U Show.
I am so caught off guard. Hold on, because it's going to pop back in here. What is going on, everybody? This is episode 1958, everybody. So if you had seen my page today, hold on, because I don't really, let me just go ahead and turn the volume off. If you have seen my page today, let's go ahead and talk about that and get that over with first. Thank you, Michelle. Hey, Troy Mitchell. What's going on, Todd? What's up, Mopar, man? How you doing out there, everybody who's over here on, hey, Michelle. Did you see it? They put his face out there now. So I put it over there on my page. Hey, Carolyn, what is going on? What's up, TikTokers? For all my parents out there, watch your kids, okay? That's what I'm saying. If anybody remember on my birthday on Friday, I kind of cut the whole entire thing. What's up, Troy Pure Blood? What's up, Alice in Wonderland? Well, I kind of cut the show short, like 30 minutes short, because there was some stuff that was going on in my family. So, you know, I immediately, when I found out what was happening, because my husband, you know, he called my son because my son was calling in on my phone. And I was like, Dave, go out there and call my son and see what the hell is going on. It's my birthday. So he did not really want to tell me before all of this that we found out. Well, today, thank you so much, Michelle. It's good when you have family members that are actually part of the police force. That's all I can tell you. Well, the generational curse is going on and on and on. This is when I can't tell you, this is when I say I can't stand a pedophile. This is when I say I can't stand a man or a woman that think that they can put their hands on children. And I'm not going to rest at all. So when these people come to my page and be like, the Epstein file, child, you got the tendencies, don't you? Well, today, Michelle, because all of this happened last Friday, and like I said, all of my children was on a conference call, all of them, mine, Creed, Bree, me. We also had my big brother, and everybody was on the conference call. Come to find out, and now that it's out there on Lumpkin County crime, his face is finally there, his mugshot. And I want this to stop, people. The generational curses of pedophiles and perverts and predators. Y'all, there's a special place in hell for y'all. This is when I wish I lived in a state like Florida and Texas and certain part of these states that is now having a death penalty for all child predators, because it started when she was 3.5. She's 14 now. So right over there for anybody, especially ones on TikTok, it is up there on Lumpkin County. So not only is Lumpkin County going after his ass cheeks, but also Hall County, Dawson County, and to come to find out, North Carolina might be getting involved because he took her across state lines. So this is what they got him on, and it's on my page. That's why I say I go hard in the paint on any of y'all sick SOBs out there. His name is Rashad Weber, and the reason for booking: grooming a minor for sexual offense or trafficking for sexual servitude, child molestation, aggravated assault, rape, strong-armed, and aggravated sexual battery. If anything, or if your kids all of a sudden start acting out of a normal, or really hurting themselves because they feel like they can't say anything to anyone because that predator had threatened them, I'm gonna need for you to take those cues and those signs from your children, and I'm gonna need for y'all to really protect them. So this is why I don't play with predators. This is why I don't play with pedophiles, because I wanted to break that generational curse. It happened to my mom, it happened to me, it happened to my daughter. Now it has happened to one of my granddaughters. I can't stand y'all. I can't stand anyone with that type of tendencies that want to harm little children. And I don't care if AI or anybody else don't like what I got to say. You need to check your own dang selves at this point. So if everybody was wondering when I said I hope I don't have to go to jail, or anybody in my family could go to jail at the end of last Friday's show, this was what it was about. And to hear that SOB had been touching her since she was 3.5 years old, don't ever ask me to be nice to anyone with those tendencies. Don't ever ask me not to get involved or not to protect the innocent among us. This needs to stop. So I'm over it at this point. So tell Stevie that he need to be in Gen Pop, and I know he ain't got that authority to do it, but I guarantee you when his ass busts Jackson prison wide open, there's a special place called prison justice. And one thing they don't like is anyone taking advantage of the elderly or the innocent. So he's going to get his on earth. Guarantee that. There's no love lost for any perverts out there. I can't stand y'all. And I'll go to my grave fighting each and every last one of you SOBs out there. Keep your hands off children. So when I'm sitting here and I'm looking at the child trafficking, when I'm sitting here reading about the human trafficking, don't ask me why I'm pissed. Don't ask me why I'm so passionate. And I don't care if I never get monetization or you think this goes against stupid community services, because eventually you don't care about the community to begin with. So anyone out there right now that got children in your care, grandchildren, or nieces or nephews, or kids yourself, I'm going to need you for y'all to step up to the plate and protect the innocent among us. Because if I could get my hands, and I definitely know I can't because I had to back my son down from doing anything that was not even necessary. Number one, we can't get our hands on him anyway. Number two, he has no bond and he ain't gonna get no damn bond. Number three, I hope it drags on to the point that they give him life in prison. So when I talk about these type of situations and y'all, asking me why I feel a certain type of damn way, that's why. That's why I don't put up with idiots. That's why I don't put up with foolish people. And that is why I will go hard in the paint for any innocent or elderly among us. I'm going to need my man folk to actually step back up in your rightful place and protect these innocent children and stop turning a blind eye. But on that note, welcome everybody to the Real News with Lucretia Hughes, where I ain't finna put up with that crap at all. And I don't care who's watching me right now. Understand? Since she was 3.5 years old. She's 14 now. So, I'm going to stand firm. I don't care what the color they are. I don't care where they come from. And I don't give a damn about anything else. You harm a child, there's a special place in hell for you. So welcome everybody. If anybody was wondering why I got in my feelings last Friday, that was why. So thank you, Michelle. Thank you, Fam, for dropping everything and getting in contact with your son to get me all the information that was needed. One thing I wished is that they didn't have segregation in county. He don't need to be protected. All right then. Hey, Christy Fowler, how you doing out there? What's up, Mike? How you doing, Ranch? How you doing out there? Hey, free thinker. No one asking. Hold on, Dave. We got a pedophile in the house. Free thinker 2026 has tendencies. Everybody on TikTok, find it. Every man and woman that protects the innocent among us. They had the audacity to come into this live stream while I was talking about that. That tells you right then and there. Their name right there is Free Thinker 2026. Y'all know what to do. All my fathers out there, all my mothers, all my grandparents, all my uncles and aunties. He's on TikTok. Whoever that man is. Y'all know what to do. Be my guest. No, yeah, leave him. Absolutely leave him up here.
I already reported.
Oh, you did? Good, because that right there, that person is the type of person that needs to have a real stronghold on, if you know what I mean. So, do y'all do. Open up a whole nother tab. Handle that. Hey, everybody, how y'all doing out there? What is going on? Hey, Alice in Wonderland. What's up, Troy Mitchell? Go ahead. You know what to do. It says Free Thinker 2026. Like to touch kids. Handle that. We don't need them in society. Not by a long shot. Nothing in the last 11, 13 minutes was necessary for them to say that. They always come out of the woodworks because a hit dog a holler. So that tells me there's a whole bunch of people on social media that is having these tendencies. Somebody need to look at his search engine. So, since this is a public place and he put himself out there and a man at that, open up another tab. Y'all know what to do. Hey there, hey Cooper, how you doing out there? How y'all doing? Copper is Copper. How you doing out there? Love you so much. I appreciate it. I can't stand people like a Free Thinker 2026. What's on his search engine? What's on his cell phone? What's on his computer? Because I was blatantly, for the opening part of this show, said what I had to say, and you have somebody like that comes back here and say something that tells me either they already on a watch list, already on a child predators list, but those type of people love to come out the woodworks when a hit dog a holler. So since he's on TikTok, and TikTok protect a whole bunch, we don't do that. We don't do that by a long shot. Hold on, let me go on over here. Hold up, Facebookers and everybody else, because they didn't block him. And right now, I'm on there. He has 427 followers over there. Okay? Y'all go ahead and handle that. He love his country. He love kids. So that's a difference. So I don't deal with pervs on anybody's social media platforms whatsoever. And for him to pop off at the lips at the wrong damn time, handle that. I don't care if you go from post to post to post to post to post to post to post. All my fathers out there, step in. All my parents and grandparents, step in. For everyone that got a child, a boy, a girl, or anyone, handle that. Hey, everybody. Yeah, handle that. After the first half of this show, I will too, especially when we go on break. So I don't give a rat's ass. Wrong person. I don't care about doxing. That was my grandchild I was talking about. I don't take fools lightly. Hey there, Christy. How you doing out there? What is going on? Hey there, Alice in Wonderland. Oh, you screenshotted his profile. You know, he's very easily to find. You might want to go ahead and send that to me. Let's go ahead. Wherever we can find them. I don't know why in the world they think that they're hiding behind anything. Let's just see how his, bosses, wives, and everything else love to know that y'all might want to keep an eye on that one. Hey there, be right back. Thank you. And Creature, I don't play with this. I don't play with this at all. I don't play with this at all. And when a grown ass man decide to get on somebody else's live feed as I'm talking about that and put his 2 cents in it, then I know in the deep dark of night, somebody's bedroom is being snuck into. Handle that. Hey there, hi. You just sent it in my DMs. Appreciate it. I don't mind snitching. If I can banish all them off the earth and out of society, that would be great. We wouldn't have to keep our children in arm length anymore, and right there in our eyeballs because of people like him. So hey, how you doing out there, Carrie? How you doing? What's up, William? Everybody has the right to put in their own. No, the fuck you don't. Not when I'm telling you that my granddaughter was just molested, and you think this is a laughing matter. I will report you too, unless you got tendencies. See, this is where y'all done lost y'all damn way. There's nothing hilarious about adding your 2 cents when a child has been harmed. Stop. You ain't got to block these people. Let everybody know these type of men walk among us. I hate to see what you do to your own children. Well, he don't have a right to open up his damn mouth or add his 2 cents in. I think I was blatant on what I was talking about. So I didn't ask you for your 2 cents. And when it comes to protecting children and you don't know your place in life, get out of here. I didn't stutter by a long shot. And since you are a man, that's sad. Hey there, Christy. How you doing? Start July 1st. Need in every state. I'll work for free on that one. Absolutely. I'm getting ready to go ahead and hem up some of my political connections under the Gold Dome. Something need to be sponsored inside of the state of Georgia to add the death penalty for child abusers. Just like Florida did. Just like a couple of sprinkled states around the United States, when you mess with a child under the age of 12, the death penalty is on the table. I think somebody like myself need to sponsor that under the Gold Dome in Georgia. And I will be the face to take down every pedophile out there. And their friends too. And anybody that protect these type of people in our society. Now add your 2 cents with that. Hey there, what's going on? And may God bless your voice. I appreciate it, because I'm telling you, I knock if you buck for any man that think this is okay. And it seemed like there's about 3 or 4 of them on this live feed right now that got those tendencies. So I think it's time for me, instead of doing the Halo Act, trying to protect, our military and our first responders, I think I need to go down there and do and advocate for laws to be sponsored inside of the state of Georgia, that we be the 4th state in this union to make sure that the death penalty is on the table when you take advantage of children under the age of 12. I don't live in California. Hey there, hey Christy, how you doing out there? Idaho is doing firing squad July the 1st for them. Yeah, I think we got like lethal injection and some stuff like that, and making sure it's sped up. We don't need to have them on death row for over a decade. They've done enough damage. And since men are the ones that's opening up their mouths, I hate to see what their offsprings are like. Hey there, what's going on? Hey, go. How you doing out there? I don't deal with freakish men, weak ones either. Hey there, Christy. 100. Like I said, I'm getting ready to make some phone calls. Mike Collins got him on speed dial. Since you're running for, senator for the state of Georgia, can you do me a favor, bro? Hey, Mayor Ray Martinez, since you're the first Hispanic in Loganville, Walton County, and you really want to make your name for yourself under the Gold Dome in Georgia, I have a good, rightful, righteous cause. Can you go ahead and sponsor the piece of legislation? I can get a co-sponsor to make sure that the death penalty is on the table when it comes to child molestation inside of the state of Georgia. And then anybody that helps them. I think this is going to be my connections next. Instead of, always advocating for the 2A, now it's time to go ahead and do something about that. Y'all done got a little bit too freaky and coming out the woodworks. Hey there, hey Tanya, how you doing out there? It's a good day to be an American in Oklahoma. Hey girl, how you doing out there? Hey, I had to cut grass earlier because I had a lot on my mind. I'm asking God, Lord, what you want me to do with this one? Because I'm about to snap. And then I decided to get on the show, do the show today. Got two damn men. Two men! That's showing your freaky ways on my live. Absolutely not. Hey, how you doing? I'm good, honey. I got to cut grass too. It's therapeutic. Yes, ma'am, it was. If you can still tell, I'm probably still trying to cool my body temperature down because it raged, especially when I saw finally they got his mug shot. So I put it up there on my Facebook timeline to to get it out there. And I had to walk away from the internet, and then I'm getting back on my own damn show, and I got two men. No. Sorry if I blew your ear out, Dave. I apologize for that. Babe. I really do. Hey there, what is the conversation today? That no one owns MAGA, but I had to get it out what I was dealing with because a lot of people is asking me what was going on and what happened on my birthday. It was my damn birthday. They finally arrested this son of a... And so some people was asking, and since today, I decided, because me and Michelle, after we found out, I immediately called her, got her on the main line and told her what I wanted. And we could not find his arrest record, and we could not find his mugshot. So, after talking to my son and my granddaughter's mother, I said, I'll fall back. I won't say anything online until y'all do something. So when I got up today and I got back after the interview, I immediately saw that she finally shared his mugshot. So I decided to go over there and pull his mugshot and put it on my timeline. And I said he can burn in hell and anyone like him. So I decided to go ahead and open up the show today because a lot of people was like, wait a minute, Christian, it's your birthday. Why are you cutting the show short? And I kind of ended it like, I hope I don't have to go to jail behind this. So we fell back. Me and Michelle fell back. She done made all the phone calls she need, got one of the top bulldog investigators inside of the state of Georgia on my granddaughter's case. So finally, we said we weren't going to say anything or open up our mouth until his mugshot was out there in the public. So now that it is, I wanted to tell everybody, this is what we're dealing with right now. This is why I said what I had to say, and I wanted to open the show like this. I'm sick of it. I don't care if it's Jeffrey Epstein. I don't care if it's Speak Your Mind dude from 2026. I don't give a damn if it's William talking about he can put his 2 cents in it. No, you can't. No, you cannot. Not by a long shot. So I decided to go ahead and open with this, and I was going to say, pray for my granddaughter. But I got to content with two men on social media, when they should have shut the fuck up and not said nothing at all. Let me get this out my system before I give my shout outs and my haze, and then I will get on with the show. Oh no, now I have to deal with pedophiles out there. I don't deal with this. But no one owns MAGA. No one owns America First. That's what the show was about, because, you know, if you was on any other platform, you would see the big thumbnail. But to actually come on TikTok, knowing that these freaks are over there? No, absolutely. And they men? And you wondering why the United States is falling apart and our children are not safe anymore. Two men. So I can imagine in their own household, in their own lives, I can imagine what they do. That was it. But now that we closer to the first hour is over, when we get back from break, I will get right in there and I will get into the news and with Christy Fowler and everything else. But when I'm talking about a situation like this that could affect anybody's child at any given moment, and the first people that are going to fix their mouth to say something slick and foul are men, I can't stand y'all. By a long shot. And if anybody know these people, you might want to watch your children around these type of people. Because it's happening a little bit too damn much. And it's a whole bunch of men think this is ha-ha funny. Not knowing how damaging that is to a child for the rest of their damn lives. Little boys or little girls. And right now, we got the Bill Gates, we got the Epstein, we got all of this stuff popping off in the United States. Now we knowing why it's happening, because you got men like that ain't nothing but simps to begin with. But when we get back, the whole thing is like no one owns MAGA and no one owns America First. And I'm going to talk about Tucker Carlson, Thomas Massey, and Marjorie Taylor Greene. But as I'm saying and telling my story, you get men, oh my God, simpletons to come out the woodworks to tell us they got these tendencies. So everybody, we're at the bottom of the first hour. Y'all stay tuned. We'll be right back. Go ahead, Dave.
Start your day and wear your values with the God, Family, Country Bundle Pack. This bundle includes a faith-filled t-shirt and matching 16 ounces coffee mug. The shirt is a simple, bold reminder of the foundation many families still believe in: faith in God, love of family, and standing strong for country. The matching coffee mug is perfect for morning coffee, devotion time, kitchen table conversations, or gifting to someone who still believes in faith, home, and freedom. So order yours now at fallbackusa-2.myshopify.com.
Welcome back to the Real News with Lucretia Hughes and Dave and Tanya and everybody out there, the warriors. The women that has literally came to the forefront because the men done dropped their cojones. We're over it. So if the women have to take charge, then I guess the heck we have to. So everybody, welcome back. Hey, Teresa, how you doing out there? Hey, I was messed with when I was 11 years. I was 6. It happens to more of us than you absolutely know. And a lot of us suppress it. And it has That's uncoverable. We're gonna always think it in the it's always there. And then to have men now, there's a whole bunch of women and boys that has dealt with this. Now know why they can't talk to no one. And it lasting, it's ever life changing and lasting. So I don't do weak men. I don't do weak people at all. And for everybody that has ever went through this like this, don't be ashamed. Be that guardian, be that protector of other innocent children, and let them know that they can come and talk to you at any time, because they can't talk to their own families or fathers at this point. So, women and men that has had this happen to you, I am so sorry. It's something that we have to deal with for the rest of our lives, and we just pray it don't happen to our offsprings. But to actually see men, folks, thinking this is a laughing matter, I'm about sick of these pervs. So welcome back, everybody. Hey there, Go-Go. How you doing out there? Christy Fowler, much love. Hey, Teresa Owens. Hey, Jen. How you doing out there? I'm trying to cool off. Your daughter was 5. My granddaughter was 3. She's 14 now, and it has lasted all these many years. Did she have a childhood? Because we don't after the fact. Wrap your daughter in your arms and let her know that you are there no matter what. And you're going to always be there no matter what. And it's not her fault. And it's none of y'all's either. Hey, Jen, how you doing out there? Hey, everybody. So let's do it. It changed you forever. They got away with it, or we suffered forever. No one. We're coming for them. I go toe to toe. So welcome back, everybody. She need a hug, Dave. I didn't want it to happen to my grandchildren. So, welcome back, everybody, to the real news. There's no shame, but my heart is hurting. Hey there, so y'all get on over there to fallbackusa2.myshopify.com. Y'all can support us that way. Or get on over there. Get my book, Still Standing, on Faith, Conviction, and starting over at 21. 51, sorry about that. Yeah, I'm going to touch about this in the next one. People need to know we don't need to hide it. We don't need to be ashamed. We didn't do it to ourselves. And it don't look like our nice and shining armor got our backs. No man is finna come and save us. We saw that just now on TikTok. Hey, Todd. Hey, Addie. Hey, Michelle out there. How you doing? Hey, Jan. I will go to the ends of the earth to protect any child. I don't care if that child is mine or not. And I don't care what color, what class, or where they came from. Hey there, Penny. How you doing? I was 4 years old until 15. Hey there, Jessica. Wood chippers, dirt naps, highly recommended for pedos. No place on earth for them. None. Hey, Cheryl out there. Hey, everybody. What's going on, Rhonda? How you doing, Nora? Hey, everybody. Victims get a life sentence, while the perps get besties on social media and say, whoop, whoop. Hey, Grandma Barker. How you doing out there? Hey, Jessica, hands off children. I don't think they know how. Hey, Carolyn. I was 3. They were family members for many years. Hey, Marsha out there. Hey, Todd. Hey, Addie again. Hey, Tammy. Hey, everybody. Welcome back, like I said, touchy situation, but sometimes in society we need to talk about it. Hey, Christy, everybody. Hey, Amber, how you doing out there? Hey, Miss Karen, how you doing? I don't give none. Prayers for peace. I'm praying for her. As I told my son, you better be there for her. And when she start opening up, there's nothing you can do about it, but you better hug her and you better listen to everything she got to say. Because she is going to open up to you one day. Hey, Lewis, how you doing out there, everybody? When messing with a pool is more of a serious crime than woo! We ain't nothing. Look, evil is good. Good is evil. It said it's going to happen in the Bible. Right now, it is so much against right versus wrong, not Republican against Democrat. None of that. It is evil versus good. And everything we're seeing right now, it seems like evil is winning. Because the good folks has shut up. They don't want to be picked at. They don't want to be talked about. They don't want to be shut down. It's like the good people have walked away, and we can't do that because it's evil is winning, and we cannot continue to let them win. And they winning on a grander scale. Where are my real folks at? Where my good-hearted souls at? Where my real dads and real moms, the people that really believe in the Bible, the golden rule? How are we sitting here? And it looked like evil is winning at every turn in life. And we are the ones that's supposed to shut up, sit down, and hush. We can't do that, Lewis. I won't do that. I can't do that. And when we see evil, aren't we supposed to talk about it, point it out, get it out there so it not permeate in this nation or in the next generation? That is what we're supposed to do. We got people that don't even care anymore. Or they just say it ain't my business. You a lie. This is your business. I'm sick of evil winning. No matter who they are, I'm sick of it. Hey, Lewis, thank you so much. Hey there, Go-Go. How you doing out there? I'm just so sick of it, Carrie. Just like the data centers, it's going to get worse. They're trying to make little G's. The only thing is omnipotent is our Heavenly Father. So in order for you to be omnipotent, you got to have these data centers all over the dango place. You got to have 5G. You got to have 6G. You got to have license plate readers. You got to have this digital footprint. So no matter what you do in life, they can track you no matter what you go or where you at, from your cell phone to your car. It's like we're living in a Will Smith movie. No matter what we do, they see everything. They trying to become little G's. There's only one God. One that is omnipotent, and it's not evil. But the way society is with all of the mainframes, all of the data centers, all of the collecting stuff, it is exactly the end of the times. And I wish people would pay attention, but I'm not arguing with anyone about it. But they are getting to the point where they're going to know what we do when we wake up first thing in the morning, all the way until we go to bed at night. And I actually came across a video today to where they are collecting our information at every damn turn, at every data center. They saying because so many people use social media. Then you could do like Zuckerberg did and had all these ships off our coast. So instead of, it could collect the water and keep it cool. But now they're bringing it on land. So inside of communities. And then they're taking the homes from the communities while they trace every damn thing you do. I don't get how other people cannot see this. I don't understand how anybody is still debating about Agenda 21 or Agenda 30. I don't understand how no one can see what they're trying to do to human being and mankind. That is not what God put us here for. And to be overlord from some, AI data centers to track your every damn move don't make no sense. But it was all foretold. And people kind of look at us like we are conspiracy theorists. We are the liars. We are the evil ones when we're just pointing it out. It's like, I didn't sign anything on the dotted line, but I could tell you what I'm observing. All of us got that spirit of discernment if you fine tune it. But most people just want to bury their damn heads. So if you don't think these data centers are not going to be a detriment to the American people and human beings, I got another thing coming for you. And now they're talking about turning on 6G. Stop playing with everybody. I don't, it's there. All of everything that I'm talking about is easily to be found. And now you got the powers that be is pushing more and more and more of the collection of human beings so they can be omnipotent. Now they're saying they're going to project or they're going to predict who's going to break the law before they break the law, and they're going to come and get you before they break the law. How is this even feasible? How is this even feasible? But everybody wants that mini God in their homes at all given times. I'm scared of certain type of technology. I don't want a Siri. I don't want an Echo in my house. I don't want any of this technology in my house. I don't want it to live anywhere around it, so I don't. I don't even watch TV after finding out, what was it, on Channel 2, when I used to watch television. ABC News had a whole segment that if you turn off your television, they can still hear you. If they take the actual, battery out of a phone, they could still hear you. They could still track you no matter what you do. Now, everything from your car, they're going to shut you off in mid-drive. They're going to tell you how much you can drive and how much you can't drive. You will not be able to sell, barter, or buy. It's in the Bible. Most people don't even believe the Bible, but we're living in it right now. And then we get made fun of while they are the ones that got their heads in the sand and pretending like none of this is going on. This is what the data centers are for. This is a part of Agenda 30, if you did not know. Agenda 21 was to collect, segregate, and lump us into different boats. And if you paid attention, that's exactly what they did. In the state of Georgia, there's 12 different damn regions in Georgia alone. All 12 are going to have a data center. On the other side of Georgia, they are taking people homes by eminent domain because they need it for the data centers. Are you crazy? Then they're sitting here swallowing almost, 300 million gallons of water a day while you have to pay for water when it should be free. But I'm the crazy one. I'm the conspiracy theorist one. Are you serious at this point? NBC is the worst. That's why I refuse to work for them. That's why I turned down $250,000 when I had that job interview with NBC. I refused to lie. I refused to get Botox. I refused any of that. I turned down that job with NBC. Now, I didn't even tell my husband. I didn't even let him know I had a job interview with them. It didn't sit right in my spirit to sit here and have to lie to people on a constant. So now I'm sitting here slinging T-shirts. I'm sitting here asking for support and help. While other people, other liars, everybody that want to sow discord, they the ones that are top of every social media platform. Or they paid or bought out. So I don't even want to, this is what I talk about. Got no reason. I'm grown. I'm trying to make it to heaven. What I got to lie to you for? I have to take account of everything I got to say. Being a part of going against community service or community standards, you ain't got no standards. Have you seen some of the videos on social media? But you got a problem with what I got to say. Hey there. Hey, Go-Go. How you doing? They're moving it to the cemetery in Kentucky for a data center. How you moving dead bodies? Ain't that desecration? You mean to tell me we don't have laws on the books to leave cemeteries alone? So what you moving dead bodies for? To put a data center up there. You want to track us so damn bad. You can do that with our cell phones. You ain't got to put data centers all over the place. All right then. Hey there, Go-Go. How you doing? I get antsy. I get antsy, especially when I know. I get antsy. And then people are like, you watch TV. I am the TV. Hey, Alice in Wonderland. So let's get on to this one. Because this, like I said, I wrote this article. I get up and write articles every single day. Because I don't want to read that crap. I don't want to read those lies. I can peep they lies just in the first paragraph. So I get up and I write AP articles every single day to get out the truth of what's really going on and not what lamestream is telling y'all need to eat a hook, line, and sinker. Sitting there mimicking them as they mimicking something that's written on a script because no one could think for themselves after 2020. So this right here, the division inside the Republican Party, because I'm a Republican, I'm a conservative, okay? So this is what I pay attention to. I don't pay attention to the other side. Somehow they want to pay attention to me. Get off my back. So I wrote this because, you know, they don't put Megyn Kelly, Tucker Carlson, Thomas Massey, Marjorie Taylor Greene as the mouthpiece for MAGA or America First. You a lie. That's every red-born American is the voice of America First. So this is what I wrote this morning because I'm sick of it. And yes, I did tag them. And yes, I did tag Marjorie. Yes, I did tag Thomas. Yes, I did tag Tucker. You scared of them? I'm not. So here we go. I wrote this. Y'all can hold on because I told Dave it's a penny a click because we know people don't read no more. They don't know how to read anymore, but that was foretold too. Instead of our ancestors and people that came off the plantation and the sharecroppers not knowing how to read and write and you had to have a grandfather's test, now we getting ready to go right back there where you're going to sign an X for your name because our kids can't read and write. But this is what I wrote. So here, y'all open up a whole nother tab. Just open it up. You ain't got to read along. I'm going to read it verbatim. We get a penny a click. Okay, that's it. 1 penny for every time you open up my article. It's a penny. Since somebody said I can put my 2 cents in it, but here, open it up twice. Add your 2 cents there. Maybe I give a damn. Okay, here we go. Right there. I wrote that. So here we is. No one owns America First movement. It says, over the past several weeks, some voices within the conservative movement have attempted to draw lines between MAGA and America First, suggesting they are somehow separated movements with different goals and different futures. They're wrong. It says there is no separating making America great again from America First because you can't have one without the other. That's like straddling the fence. Get off that fence and either you are evil or you good. You only got 2 choices. No more lukewarm people walking around. It says that the American First movement did not begin in a television studio, on a podcast, or in congressional offices. It was built by millions of Americans who were tired of watching politicians from both parties put special interests, foreign governments, corporate lobbyists, and the Washington insiders ahead of American people. When Donald Trump came down the escalator in 2015, he gave a voice to Americans who felt abandoned by the political establishment on both sides. The slogan, "Make America Great Again," became more of a campaign message. It was like a kick in my booty cheek. I was like, yeah, because I know exactly what it means. It said it became a movement centered around secure borders, economic opportunity, energy independence, law and order, constitutional rights, and putting American citizens first. That's America first. Not because some talking head done hijacked something and they got more viewers and more people following them and still don't have a clue what it actually damn means. It says today, some prominent figures, including members of Congress, media personalities, and influencers, still ain't figured out what the hell that means, are attempting to position themselves as the gatekeepers of the movement. You ain't a gatekeeper of nothing. They speak as though they have the authority to determine who is and who is not American first. Y'all can't stand that. What Tucker said, I don't give a damn what he said. What you say? Or can you think for yourself? I didn't think so. They do not. No one elected Congressman Thomas Massey to lead the movement. No one appointed Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene as its spokesperson, and no one selected Tucker Carlson as its chairman. The American First movement belonged to the American people who actually built it. It belongs to truck drivers, factory workers, veterans, law enforcement officers, small business owners, parents, grandparents, and taxpayers who have spent years fighting for their country and their values. Not talking heads. The strength of the movement has always been that it is larger than any single politician, commentator, influencer, or personality. Disagreements are inevitable. A healthy debate is part of any political movement. Conservatives do not have to agree on every issue, every bill, or every endorsement, or every strategy. But there is a difference between debate and division. There is also a difference offering an opinion and declaring yourself the voice of millions of Americans, because you ain't my voice. God gave me my voice and my soul, and it's individual. The reality is that American First Movement continued to support the core principles that brought it together in the first place: secure the borders, stronger national defense, economic prosperity, energy independence, parental rights, individual liberty, and putting American citizens ahead of global interests. Or did you not know that? It says those principles did not originate with any podcast host or member of Congress. They will not disappear if a few prominent personalities decide to take a different path or take their money and go home. The future of America First will not be decided by social media arguments or cable news appearances. It will be decided by voters across the country who continue to believe that the government should serve the people, American people first, not the other way around. That is what MAGA represent. That is what America First represent. And despite the attempts by some to divide the two, they remain one and the same. The end. I wrote that because I'm about sick of it. Well, Tucker Carlson, Megyn Kelly, oh my God, Marjorie Taylor Greene said there's no more American First America. Who the hell? They didn't get up. What, excuse you? You ain't the damn boss of me. You ain't the boss of America First. You ain't the face for MAGA. Well, oh my God, because I can't get my way. I'm just going to leave and take my millions and go. And then we're going to start a whole nother party. You couldn't pick the Independence Party, the Constitutionist Party, the actual Green Party, the Democratic Socialist Communist of America Party, the Republican Party, the Democratic Party, because there's a whole bunch of damn parties. So, well, I'm no longer a Republican. Well, technically, the way you voted, you really wasn't one to begin with. But I digress, because, you know, you didn't pull the wool over my eyes. Anybody remember Marjorie Taylor Greene when she was literally, before she even decided she wanted to run for politics, she was in my side yard, in the backyard at one of my rallies. I'm gonna be, and this is what I'm gonna do. Then she took her crayon books and coloring books and went home because she couldn't get her way and fight hard enough. So she waited until she got vetted real good and seasoned, all with some Lowry seasoning salt, and decided to take her pension and bounce. And now she's somewhere in Costa Rica with her millionaire, billionaire boyfriend, fiance, telling everybody else how much she hate America. Then what you come back for? You don't represent the people in the mountain up there in District 14 no more. Go back to where you decided you're going to come from. You let a whole bunch of damn people down. You didn't have enough wherewithal or gumption or a backbone to continue to fight the powers that be. So don't get out here on The View. Don't get out here on lamestream media. Don't get out here on social media and tell us what we need to believe in when you don't know what to believe in your damn self. So I don't like flip-floppers by a long shot. I don't like gatekeepers telling people what they should and should not do. We are all individual souls. We were all born separately, and we all going to have to die separately. And we all got to take account of our sins separately. So to sit here and look at mainstream media, well, Marjorie said, I don't give a damn what she said. Oh, well, Tucker, did I ask Tucker for anything? They're not the bosses of us, and they definitely not the face of MAGA or America First. That's Christy Fowler. She does more for America First than you would ever do. That's Alice in Wonderland. That's Michelle. That's Nora. That is actually Karma. That is all of the people that get up every day and bust their tails to make sure that their grandchildren, their offspring have a better future than the one that is right now. So I don't want to hear it. There's no separating one from the other, because you can't have a MAGA without loving the nation that you was actually born in. And if you don't love America, it's $480 to denounce your citizenship. So, hey, Miss Barbara. I didn't know you was up in here. Hey, Miss Barbara. So to sit here and have these weaklings, the ones that turned their back because the heat got turned up a little bit hotter, or the men in black might have said, I don't like the way you sat there, and I don't like what you did over there. You got up there, you swore your oath that you was going to fight for the citizens of District 14, and you let them down. You wanted to run for senator. Trump didn't have your back, because you would have got a shellacking in the state of Georgia, thinking you was going to be two of the people up there in Washington. So you took your coloring books and went home. I used to actually take up for her. Not no more. Hey there, Jessica. How y'all doing? So welcome back, everybody. Y'all right. I wrote that. And I'm the only mouthpiece for me and my husband, because he's behind the camera. I'm in front of the camera. So when we're seeing these talking heads that's getting kickbacks from some big corporate media place, or maybe some foreign entity, I don't get nothing. That's why I'm always saying, hey, y'all, get on over there and get my book. Hey, y'all, go on over there and join Patreon. Hey, y'all, why don't y'all go on and get a t-shirt or something like that? Support me that way, because I don't get monetization on any platform. Maybe on TikTok, and I think last night I made $1.60. Tell me what that's going to do inside of America nowadays. So that's why I'm always, every day she's hustling. And then people's like, oh my God, she's a grifter. Are you laughing? Are you getting an enjoyment out of it? Then go ahead and donate. Other than that, you can fall off. That's why you got your own free will. But like I said, tonight's show is 1958, and no matter if I'm on TikTok or any other social media platform, I'm not stopping, because I have 9 grandchildren, and it don't look like many men are going to hit lockstep and help us protect everybody else when that is your job. So, hey, Kara. How you doing? The gifters, grifters are showing who they are. I don't even know what that means. I still ain't figured that out. It's like, who give me a gift? Well, some of y'all do. I appreciate it. That's why the lights aren't off. That's why I appreciate the people that are over there on Patreon. I'm sitting here, like I said, I got the paperwork. I had to file with the FTC because I can look at my back door on Facebook. There's almost $700 sitting over there because they still taking money from people that has paid for subscriptions over the years, and they telling me I need to prove who I am. Excuse you? I got a blue check mark. How am I still jumping through hoops? But then you get people over here on TikTok and other social media platforms. I got to show my ID. I got to prove who I am. I got to give my address. I got to give my social security number. I got to give my bank account. But then you got these people that are behind the, some fake ass profile that could come out here and say anything and everything. But people like me, I have to show everything and where I was born. So I'm about over it. So the grifting and all the rest of that, like I said, nobody's forcing you to support me, but I appreciate it. And for the ones that have, I appreciate that even more. But if you don't support me, I'm still not stopping. I will be at the Washington Mall on September the 13th, giving a speech in Washington, D.C. And I will continue to stand up and advocate for the Second Amendment, for females and males, and especially for children. Because I will always put America first, and I always want America to be great again. So Dave just said we are at the top of the hour. Y'all stay tuned. We'll be right back. Let's go ahead and talk about the Democrats. Go ahead, Dave.
Start your day and wear your values with the God, Family, Country Bundle Pack. This bundle includes a faith-filled t-shirt and matching 16 ounces coffee mug. The shirt is a simple, bold reminder of the foundation many families still believe in: faith in God, love of family, and standing strong for country. The matching coffee mug is perfect for morning coffee, devotion time, kitchen table conversations, or gifting to someone who still believes in faith, home, and freedom. So order yours now at fallbackusa-2.myshopify.com.
So welcome back to the second hour of The Real News with Lucretia Hughes. Everybody on TikTok, Rumble, Facebook, X, Twitter, Kick, Twitch, God Family Country, Auto Media, and soon to be Roku. I can't wait. I really can't wait. Oh, and Rumble. Hey there, what's up, Miss Rhonda? How you doing out there, Karma? Welcome back. Hey, Spews. What's up, April Smith? How you doing? I know who that is. I know who you are. Hey, April Smith. Hey, Heather. How you doing? Hey, William. What's going on, Jessica, out there on Rumble? Hey, everybody. Hey, Sippy Cup Girl. How you doing out there? Let me get on over here to tickers. I got to find y'all a whole nother name. Hey, X-Filers. I mean, seriously. Y'all treat X like spaces. You know, y'all come out to the woodworks and actually say something to me. But since, Rumble and TikTok and Facebook then I'm going to give them some love. All right, Christy, how you doing out there? Hey, Miss Karen. Hold on. I don't know why TikTok words are so damn small, but here we go. Hey there, what's up, Miss Karen? How you doing out there? Hey, Karen. Contrary. I love that. Hey there, hey, go. What's going on out there, Miss Alice in Wonderland? Hey, Aaron, everybody. What's going on? These nuts? No, he said dipshits. How the hell y'all get away with these names? Oh, no. Hey there, Dream Maker. I'm going to need you in my life because I've been having a lot of demonic dreams lately. It's like Satan is really attacking when I go to sleep. I support almost everything MAGA except the use of, I don't know what that is, environmental stuff like Flint. They still dealing with Flint, Michigan water? After all that money that they raised to fix the pipes in Flint, Michigan?
That went into local politicians' pockets.
What you mean it went into local politicians' pockets? What, all that damn money that we done...
They didn't spend that money on...
Where did money go then? All that money that collectively We Are the World did, and everybody started coming together to raise money for Flint, Michigan infrastructure. And then a whole bunch of people sent pallets and pallets and pallets and pallets of water. Wait, after all this time, nobody has redone the infrastructure in Flint, Michigan? Why?
That could be better used in the back pocket.
What? I mean, well, hold, hey, wait. It's been over a decade. What do you mean? That's enough time to pull up the pipes and everything and retrofit the pipes. Why is there still, Lord, we live in one of the most strongest countries in the world. How in the world is people worrying about the water under their feet or what come out of the tap? Okay, then since Flint, Michigan is having that issue, did they ever fix what happened up there when that train derailment came and all that chemicals went into the water supply? What in the heck? This is one of the richest nations in the world. We pay everybody else's bill, but the money that they collect from us, you mean to tell they can't put it on the infrastructure in these cities and town? Somebody need to go to jail. Find that damn money.
Some politician's girlfriend needed a car or a watch.
Yeah, that don't make no sense. I don't care. Today we talking about billions of dollars,
Yeah.
if not $1 trillion by now. Come on, we have raised a lot of money, a lot of different fundraisers, a lot of stuff has actually been raised for the people of Flint, Michigan, and y'all telling me y'all still drinking tainted water. Y'all need to do something about that or stop electing the same olds, okay? I'm off TikTok. I can actually see Facebookers. Hey, Jan, how you doing? Oh, you're doing Roku too? I filled out the application. I filled out the application to get a Roku because you got to have a certain amount of shows, episodes, stuff like that. Like, and then you have to like jump through hoops on Roku. It's just like Apple Radio, Apple this, Apple that. You have to prove that you actually do consistent shows in order for you to get on those type of platforms. Heck yeah, I would love to get on Roku and Apple. I think I'm better than some of these people out there. Okay. All right. Hey there, Jan. How you doing out there? What is going on, Belinda Lovelace? I just seen Arkansas has 11 data centers. Y'all better not tell me Flint, Michigan go get a data center if they still drinking dirty ass water. That's all I'm saying. Krisha, stop cussing. Hey, DD, how you doing out there? Oh, let me put my glasses down for people like, she wear glasses. I'm 52. That's the first thing that goes out. That in your uterus, okay? Hey there, everybody. Hey, Donna, how you doing out there? Okay, now let's get to here because it might be some good news. It seemed like the Postal Service, they're going to get them one way or the other. It seemed, is this the articles? I think I pulled it too, Christy. The Postal Service is now saying, hey, the mail-in ballots, yeah, we ain't touching that crap. You can't go ahead and turn in and verify these voters. Yeah, we ain't going to be picking up no more paper ballots or no more mail-in ballots. I was like, oh, y'all can do that? Well, I guess they can. Christy Fowler, like I said, y'all see what Christy doing down now? She's copying what she want me to read or what article she wants me to read, and she's throwing it in the chat room. Hey, just bring the receipts. Let's talk about it. Boom! Shaka laka 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 laka. You finna, yes, please make something strong. Troy, look over me today. I'm gonna need something strong in my cup, okay? Best part of this whole damn show, vodka in my cup. I'm grown, I'm 52. It says the Postmaster General tells Congress USPS will not deliver mail-in ballots to states that refuse to comply with President Trump election integrity executive order. Go, no more Pennsylvania. No more California, no more New Mexico, no more Wisconsin, no more Georgia. I think Georgia did turn in theirs. I got Brad and Rathensberger had her. Bye, Brad. Don't ever come back. We don't want to see your face no more. All right, then, right over here, the radical left just got hit with another major blow to their favorite election fraud vehicle. It says during the testimony before Senate, Homeland Security and Government Affairs Committee on Wednesday, the Postmaster General David Steiner confirmed that the United States Postal Service will refuse to deliver mail-in and absentee ballots in any state that fails to comply with President Trump March 31st, 2026 executive order on election integrity. He's racist. I had to get it out. You know somebody gonna shout it, drive by. He's a racist. Where he bagged and banged a black chick for 5 years. He ain't that racist. Boy, she must have had some sunshine. It says, as the Gateway Pundit previously reported, President Trump signed a landmark ensure citizenship verification. Do not send me the article about that black judge that was the Obama appointee that said that no one has to prove who they are before voting. Child, please, that's going to get overturned. Supreme Court already spoken, okay? I don't want to read that article. Don't waste my time. It says a landmark ensuring citizenship, a verification integrity in the federal elections executive order directing the Postmaster General to establish strict new rules on election mail. Yay! I never understood why in the hell everybody got a mail-in ballot. That was stupid. I said, boy, they about to cheat. Bada bing! I said, how you still counting votes a month later? I throw the whole election away. It says the order requires states to submit detailed manifests, including voter names, address, unique barcode identifiers, at least 60 days before federal election, so USPS can verify eligibility and track the ballots. Put watermarks on them. Take off the stupid QR code. What the hell is a QR code doing on a ballot anyway? But back to this. States that refuse to hand over the list or follow the new security standards, special election mail envelopes with intelligent mail barcodes will simply not have their ballots delivered by the Postal Service. Hey, Trump, go back to the old school ways unless you're in the hospital, unless you're in the military or unless you're overseas. That's the only reason why you need a mail-in ballot. If you can get up out of bed and collect some welfare, you don't have to go on to the booth and actually pull that lever or punch that button. Well, you remember down here in Georgia where they didn't pass out water. You need water to vote? Child, please bring your own bottle. They need to feed me. Feed you, Seymour. To vote? Child, don't ever vote again. Don't you ever damn vote again. Geofencing on all these, ballot boxes. They need to, strip the ballot boxes now. Strip them off. It says if a state refused to turn over the absentee voter list to the federal government, with the postal service still mail their ballots under the proposed rule. I mean, they just say it like that. Under our proposed regulation, no. He added that the USPS would inform non-compliant states. We would tell the states that we need the manifest. Listen, they already said that over 28 states has already given over their voter roll. And before you were like, oh my God, that's my privacy. Chick, I can literally go on the Georgia, Secretary of State, type in voter registration and find out anything I want. That's public knowledge. So if you're sitting here like, oh my God, they're going to have my public information. It's already out there. Go check me out. And believe me, go on over there, Georgia Secretary of State. Look up a voter identification. Type in my name. Pow! You can find everything you want. It is public knowledge. So oh my God, I need my privacy. Are you serious? Honey, you about 2 decades too dang late. Well, you know what? It's going to fall. My information is going to be given to someone else. Honey, Equifax already dropped your stuff out there. Where was you at? Or was you asleep? Oh my God, I'm going to be hacked. My account's going to be hacked. Everybody's going to know. Are you kidding me? If you're on social media, you already been hacked. Probably sold to the highest bidder. In order for you to find out, you probably already out there on the black market. Seriously? That's your big concern. No, it ain't. That's a cop-out. Then it says, the proposed USPS rule published in early June, flowing directly from Trump's executive order, turns the Postal Service from a passive mail carrying into an active enforcer and basic election integrity. No more flooding the system with ballots to phantom voters, non-citizens, or people who never requested them. That's what I could never, I couldn't figure that out during the scamdemic. Like, I didn't ask for this. Why am I getting an absentee ballot? I'm going to the booth. What are you talking about? Matter of fact, I do it on election day. I haven't missed an election. I take that seriously. And I ripped it up and threw it in the trash. They gave all 11 million people inside of the state of Georgia ballots. Didn't nobody ask for that Rathensburger? And then you wondering how the cheating happened. Now you know. Child, please. And before you say it, Fulton County, Georgia has already came out and admitted that 315,000 votes shouldn't have never been counted to begin with because they did not have the signature stamp. So save your breath. All right? It says the Democrats on the committee immediately melted down. Well, that ain't new. Claiming that the rule is unconstitutional overreach. Having people that don't belong in our country and voting in our election is unconstitutional overreach. And matter of fact, isn't there laws already on the books at the federal level when it comes to a federal election that you gotta be an American citizen or you don't get to vote in a federal election? So what's new? That's already been on the books for over 4, 5, 6, 7 decades. So this has been on the books forever. Just because y'all need more voters and there's a taco bowl. No. That's already at the federal level. Every federal election, if you are illegal or you don't have your ID, you cannot vote. So this laxing it, oh my God, that's so racist. No, the heck it wasn't. You wasn't saying that in the 60s. So I'm sitting here now, all of a sudden, because it's a requirement at the federal election that illegals and people that don't belong to be voting, they shouldn't vote. It's already law. Ain't nothing new. Now, you can do it in your state. Y'all cheating, though. Y'all cheating. But seriously, at the federal level, no illegals or someone outside of our nation is not legally allowed to vote. It's already law. What you crying about? Now, in your state, you got to talk up to with your state senators, okay? You got to talk up with your state representatives, got to talk to your capital. But at the federal level, in a federal election, why everybody screaming and hollering and having a meltdown? Oh, I forgot what John Podesta in the WikiLeaks actually said. Hey, don't worry about them black people. Don't worry about them poor-ass white people. Let's have a taco bowl. Creesha, okay, I'm going to stop there. All 49 Senate Democrats plus 2 independents have now signed letters. I'm going to sign a letter. You made the law. What you signing letters for? You literally, you the one that passed it into law. What are you signing letters for? Well, I'm going to sign a strongly written letter. And it's law. What the hell are you talking about? Well, we don't like it. Well, change it then. Good God. No. Did I put that out there? Don't change. You ain't got enough votes. Demanding that Shriner withdraw the rule. Demand. You wrote a letter demanding what? For the Postmaster General to say, it'll be all right. Y'all go ahead and cheat during the mail. If we can't send stuff through the mail without going to jail, why in the world you trying to demand anything? Number 57 and 54. If it's already passed in a law at the federal level, and these are senators at the federal level sending out strongly presented words, child, just go in there, somebody sponsor a law, get somebody to co-sponsor it, go ahead and watch how a bill is made, and then go ahead and strike it down. If not, zip it. How you writing letters when y'all actually wrote the law? Oh, you don't like the law now because you wrote the law. Y'all the one that put it into law, and you are actually United States senators writing letters. Dear John. Okay, because that's the only thing you need to damn write. It says they are panicking because this directly threatens the loose, fraud-friendly mail-in ballot system they had built in the blue states. Tough crap. It can be recalled that New Jersey Democrats have fired off a letter. Y'all forever writing stuff. But you ain't teaching our children to read. Bada bing. I mean, woo, I feel myself. Demanding that the United States Postal Service ignore the president executive order. I don't think they want to hear you're fired. All right, then whatever. It says that plagued our election. The letter sent by far left rep Nelly something was signed by the entire New Jersey Democrat. Whatever. Democrat congressman delegation, including Senator Cory Booker and Andy Kims and Rep. Frank Pallone, Donald Norcross, and Bunny Watson Coleman, and also Josh Summers. I don't know half these people. I don't even care. It says these Democrats are outraged that Trump is finally doing what he promised, protecting the sacred rights to vote for American citizens only. The end. Boy, look at that. They got mad over there on TikTok because I was telling the truth.
Yeah, it says you have violated the rules and are currently unable to use this feature.
I don't give a shit. Or did I say that?
Of course, I'm just reading.
Oh, okay then, because I was like, wait a minute. Hold on, let's see everybody. Because they tell you. Hold on, let's turn this up. During the scamdemic, like, I didn't ask for this. Why am I getting an absentee ballot? I'm going to the booth. What are you talking about? Matter of fact, I do it on election day. I haven't missed an election. I take that seriously. I ripped it up and threw it in the trash. They gave all 11 million people inside of the state of Georgia ballots. Didn't nobody ask for that Raffensperger? And then you're wondering how the cheating happened. Now you know. Child, please. And before you say it, Fulton County, Georgia has already came out and admitted that 315,000 votes shouldn't have never been counted to begin with because they did not have the signature stamp. So save your breath. All right. That is what I got hit with. Oh my God, that's what I got hit with. Are you serious? Wow. You know what? I ain't even gonna worry about that no more. I ain't even gonna appeal that one at all. Bam, y'all. Told y'all. I ain't finna apologize at all.
They shut down your live for.
Yeah, that's what they shut down the live for. Out of everything else, that is what they shut down the live for. Wow. I guess TikTok can't take the truth. You would figure me cussing out 2 perverts on there first would have been the first thing that shut me down.
What I thought would actually do
that having pervs on my platform, that would have been the thing that should have shut me down. Not me talking about I ain't taking none of that back. None of that back. I'm like I said, mail-in ballots was sent to every eligible voter inside of Georgia, and 315,000 votes should not have been counted because they did not have the right signature. Fulton County, Georgia has already admitted. I don't give a damn about no algorithms. I don't care about them at all.
That's true too.
Yeah, I know it's true. I ain't finna go, and I'm not appealing that. I'm not appealing that by a long shot, Dave. Not by a long shot. I don't give a damn. Hey there. Hey, Jan. What? You are no longer in my followers either. Oh, okay. It's TikTok, ma'am. Okay, and I don't care. Hey there. Hey, Sarah Smith. What's going on out there? I really don't care. I'm pretty much glad because they got a lot of perverts on TikTok. I can only tell y'all that. They have a lot of perverts on TikTok. You can't get away with a lot of stuff on Facebook, especially when it comes after going after children. But there's a lot of stuff on TikTok that they let skim by. So, no, I'm not even appealing that at all. None. I didn't lie, not one bit. Fireworks. Can you turn it around? Because I'm sweating, babe. I think my temperature is still hot because I haven't stopped sweating since I stopped cutting grass. Fireworks. President Trump and disgraced rhino Bill Cassidy get into a shouting match during a closed-door Senate GOP lunch. I wonder how that went, Cassidy. Oh, yeah, that feels so much better. It says fireworks erupted behind closed doors today between President Trump and one of the most notorious rhinos in the Senate. Multiple reports Trump and Louisiana Bill Cassidy engaged in a yelling match over the latter backing a measure to limit its war powers during a 2-hour closed-door GOP Senate lunch meeting. It says, what is that? Gateway Pundit reader knows that Cassidy is one of the 4 Republicans to vote to limit Trump's perfectly constitutional powers. The bill passed a 50-48 margin. It says Trump also criticized Dave McCormick of Pennsylvania for missing a vote on war powers. At one point during their shouting competition, Cassidy stopped calling Trump Mr. President and referred to him as brother. Come on now. That's not going to calm Trump down by a long shot. And I wouldn't have called him brother because his brother passed away from alcoholism. It says Trump fired back, calling Cassidy a lunatic and telling him he was not his brother. Yeah, I knew that's a touchy situation when it comes to President Trump. Cassidy eventually sat down. The Louisiana rhino later spoke to reporters about his argument with the reporters. As I recall, he did not particularly care for my comments, raised his voice. I lost my temper, and that's not appropriate. Don't know, Cassidy, zip it. It says, I have no apologies for standing up to the president. I am sticking up for the American people, even if I'm sticking up to the president. You're not sticking up for the American people. Sorry. It says, Marshall drew a colorful analogy when confronted by reporters about Trump and Cassidy blow up, very much like a hospital board meeting when a bunch of doctors are yelling at each other. But at the end of the day, we'll figure out a way to get along. Voices was raised. I think the vote yesterday on the War Powers Act, the president is very disappointed. It says the SAVE Act is an absolute critical measure that requires every American to show ID to cast a ballot. It also requires proof of citizenship before registering the vote. Oh, this is going to be the strongly or written a letter. So all of this. Oh, I was finna say, duh. I was like, I know you didn't make that again. Hey there. So Cassidy. Sellout traitor. All right then. Hey there. Hey, we glad we got rid of him. Thank God. I am too. I'm about side. You literally, I thought it was 3 women with Bill Gates. Oh, that is 3. I was like, wait a minute. I thought he got up there during the committee, and now he's blaming 3 different women that he had an affair with, and now it's Jeffrey Epstein's fault because Jeffrey Epstein was going to sit there and blackmail him. Get it? Got it. Good. It says, under pressure by Congress, Bill Gates named the 3 women he had affairs with. Wait a minute. What's that? I thought it was only 1, and he said he made a mistake. Then I thought it was just one person. Well, wait a minute now, Dave. Now Bill Gates said that he only had 1 hooker. I think it was a Russian chick. And that was the only time he said. It was the only time. And don't worry about Jeffrey Epstein because he's dead now. Did he not say that? Yes, the heck he did. It says it had an affair with 3 women, and Jeffrey Epstein tried to blackmail him over, plus the Nobel Prize and the Norwegian connection. Dum, 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 dum. It's not just about sex. 2 weeks ago, the United States House Oversight Committee grilled a tech billionaire, Bill Gates, over his association with the late convicted sex offender and suspected human trafficker Jeffrey Epstein, and came out with a new information over Gates' affairs and Epstein's efforts to blackmail him. Yesterday, the transcript of his testimony was released, showing the former richest man in the world named 3 women he had extramarital affairs with, 2 of them Russian. Wait a dang minute. He said just one. Wasn't she like a pianist or a ballerina or something like that? But he only said one. Now, when Melinda came out here, she was like, well, you're going to have to ask Bill that. And Bill was like, I made a mistake. Ooh, I don't know. I made a mistake. I shouldn't have cheated and had an affair. Now, he's finally, well, he went up there to the committee and said, oh, yeah, it was 3. You sure it wasn't more?
If he said it was one, we know it was more than one.
If Dave said it was more than one.
Then we know triple that. And then how many children when he went to Epstein Island?
Well, he was at Epstein Island, and Epstein came and he went up to New York also now. Was he ever at Zorro Ranch, Christie? Nora, Karma, Beamer, Spews. It says yesterday the transcripts of his testimony was released, showing the former riches. I already said all that. It says also the billionaire Microsoft co-founder told the House Oversight Committee that he had an affair with 2 Russian women, naming them as Mila, a bridge player, and Karima, a nuclear physicist. One like a ballerina or something like that. Anyway, it says Mr. Gates later admitted the 3rd extramarital affair with another female scientist. Her name is Dr. Alice Jacob, something. It says following scrutiny from the U.S. congressman during the hour-long testimony in June the 10th. He continues to deny ever seeing Epstein abuse. Didn't Melinda say that she sat down at the table, she got the worst vibes ever, and told Bill Gates she did not want her husband to deal with Jeffrey Epstein, but he kept going over there and partying all the time with Epstein? It says it was a mistake to spend time with him. So that's an excuse. It says he as much as admitted to having confided in mutual friends of his and Epstein that he feared he may have caught a sexually transmitted disease from one of the women. Wait a minute, didn't he give it to his wife? Oh, Dave. In a closed-door testimony delivered to United States Congress, he suggested that Epstein contemplated blackmailing me, and after learning of his unfaithfulness with 2 Russian women. So Gates estimated that he met Epstein between 12 to 14 times. It was more than that. And plus 2 Skype calls and a total of 4-year period. Even Melinda said it was more than that. She told all of us we got to go ask him. The meeting, Gates insisted, were mostly to discuss philanthropy. Okay. But what about the Nobel Prize? I don't know. It says in May of 2021, Daily Beast, an anonymously a former Gates Foundation employee, states that Bill Gates continued associating with Jeffrey Epstein because he hoped Epstein connection would help him win a Nobel Peace Prize, something he wanted more than anything else in the world. Y'all pay attention to the photo above because Bill Gates, Terji Larson, and Jeffrey Epstein, Boris Nichols, and also Thorjon Jarland. Who the hell named you? Who named you? It was a meeting with the Norwegian power brokers linked to the Nobel Peace Prize with deep ties to Epstein. A horrifying development involved diplomatic Larson and his wife Mona Juju, a former ambassador, back in April, days after investigation into their ties to Epstein was launched, their 25-year-old son was reportedly died by suicide because he knew too much. All right, everybody. Y'all stay tuned. We'll be right back. Go on now, Dave.
Start your day and wear your values with the God, Family, Country Bundle Pack. This bundle includes a faith-filled t-shirt and matching 16 ounces coffee mug. The shirt is a simple, bold reminder of the foundation many families still believe in: faith in God, love of family, and standing strong for country. The matching coffee mug is perfect for morning coffee, devotion time, kitchen table conversations, or gifting to someone who still believes in faith, home, and freedom. So order yours now at fallbackusa-2.myshopify.com.
Welcome back to the Real News with Lucretia Hughes and Dave. Yeah, thank you so much, Karma. I really appreciate it. So y'all make sure y'all get on over there. Support. I really appreciate it. Y'all make sure that you get on over there to Fallback USA 2, or go to Gumroad, or go over there to Amazon and get you a book. So everybody out there, thank y'all so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Yeah, with TikTok, I didn't never like TikTok to begin with. I'm just gonna be honest. It doesn't make any sense. Some of the stuff that I see over there on TikTok, that is okay. So no ma'am, no sirs, I can live without TikTok. I really can. So we're gonna keep it at that. Hey grandma, what's going on? I don't think you get a peace prize for 7 million people. I don't think so either, but you get a cushy place in hell.
You can get a participation peace prize.
A participation, probably from the World Health Organization of the World Economic Forum.
Well, I mean, Barack Obama did nothing and got a Nobel Peace Prize.
He did.
It's now a
Wait a minute. I don't know how in the world Obama got a peace prize anyway. I still can't figure that one out. And I think right now it's a trinket. Do it really mean anything? It says, hey there, Jan, I call BS on why he stayed friends with Epstein. I do too. Come on. Birds of a feather flocks together. And he was one of those birdies that decided to actually flock with a lot of perverts. So, yeah, everybody. So, welcome back. Like I said, y'all can get on over there and support. Okay, Troy Mitchell. Good. I am. I'm going to stick with my phone. F TikTok. Don't even worry about it at all. So, I'm not. So, you don't either. Definitely not. Hey there, everybody. That's, like I said, it really wasn't high on my thing. I just thought it was a whole nother platform. Absolutely not. I see some stuff on TikTok and I'm like, seriously, but my stuff go against community standards. So me personally, I could care less about TikTok. Hey everybody, what's going on? So it's going to be taken completely off my phone. I'm not missing anything. I watch a majority of my shows or, reels and stuff on Facebook. And sometimes X has some great videos, but X is getting out there too with a whole bunch of trolls and bots. So there's that too. Let's go ahead and talk about the other article I wrote. Stephen Miller is on a roll. And let's keep going. Stephen Miller warns reflects growing divide between Americans and the Democratic Party. Again, people, there used to be a thing that our grandparents and our parents, they called blue dog Democrats. That's no more. There's not a such thing as blue dog Democrats. It's just not. Either you're progressive or you're liberal. That's it. The Democrats has went so far that their own grassroots are leaving in droves. I just wish they don't come over here. It says the White House Deputy Chief of Staff, Stephen Miller, delivered a blunt assessment this week that is resonating with millions of Americans who believe that the Democratic Party has become unrecognizable from the party their parents and grandparents once knew. A vote for any Democrat anywhere for any office is empowering a party that wants to strip this country to be the bone. To the bone, to take away our security, our defense, our way of life, Stephen said. Strong words, absolutely. But for many Americans watching what is happening across the country, Miller's comment reflects concerns that have been building for years. Miller pointed to the Democratic members in Congress who reportedly defend individuals associated with Antifa, who were arrested in Texas. What's her name? Patel, something like that. Oh, she's mad right now. That's not fair. Antifa got all that time. I guess they shouldn't have been firebombing stuff. It says also, what is that? Too many Americans, that is not simply agreement over policies. It represents a fundamental disagreement about law, order, and whether those who attack the law enforcement should be condemned or excused. For generations, Americans could disagree politically while still sharing common beliefs about public safety, national security, and respect for the rule of law. Increasingly, those shared values appear to have disappeared. The Democratic Party, that many older Americans remember, was once home to working class families, patriotic voters, and individuals who believed in a strong border, law enforcement, and American sovereignty. Today, many voters look at the party leadership and see something entirely different. They see politicians defending open border policies while communities struggles with these consequences. They see elected officials more concerned with the rights of illegal aliens than the safeties of American citizens. They see activities excusing violence when it serves a political agenda while demanding harsh consequences for those on the other side of the political spectrum. Whether one agrees with Miller exacting words or not, there is no denying that the ideological shift within the Democratic Party has become one of the defining political stories of our time. So when people's like, I'm a Democrat, poor you. So you're a socialist. I'm a Democrat. Democrats don't believe in helping Americans anymore. So are you really? But we don't need you over here. We fool. It says also, what is that? Millions of Americans no longer recognize a party who appeal to blue-collar workers, middle-class families. They see a party increasingly influenced by activists, progressive ideologies, and groups that often appear hostile toward traditional American values. It says Miller message is not simply about one election or one candidate. It was a warning about the direction of the country. The debate Americans face is larger than Republican versus Democrat. It is about what kind of nation we want to leave to future generation. It is about whether law enforcement will be supported or undermined, whether borders will be secure or ignored, and whether American founding principles will remain intact. As the 2026 election cycle continues, voters will ultimately decide which vision they believe offers the strongest future for the nation. One thing is certain: political divide in America is no longer about a minor policy disagreement. It is increasingly becoming a debate over the fundamental characters and the direction of the United States itself. See, I'm going to continue writing my articles. That is a masterpiece. Thank you. I appreciate that. But seriously, if you aren't, there's no more blue dog Democrats. They have been kicked out of their party. A whole bunch of these people around the United States that are leaving the Democratic Party, why do they say they doing it? Because they don't represent their core values. It doesn't align with their biblical beliefs. It does not align with what they got into politics to begin with. What?
No, I
What?
can't even pull up the profile.
No, yeah, we gone.
out.
Yeah, we out.
Bye.
So all of that's exactly what we led it to. So at this point, Democrats are no longer the party inside of America. It's a party for the globalists and trying to destroy exactly who we are as American citizens. So I have no idea what they are actually standing for at this point. And I really don't want to know. So at this point, when it comes to blue dog Democrats or the Democratic Party, they're the Socialist Party of America. Hey there, everybody. So I wrote that. That's over there on yournews.com. Y'all can actually go over there and read it. I appreciate it. Hey there, what is this one? Oh, I just read that. Christy Fowler gave me that earlier. It is Rick Scott, Mike Lee, let's see what this is. Rick Scott and Mike Lee stands with Trump as Senate leadership faced mounting pressure to pass the Save American Act during a Senate GOP luncheon. Trump canceled a bipartisan bill signing declaring election security is a national emergency. Thank you, Trump. It says Rick Scott is chairman, actually he's from Florida, chairman of the Senate Republican Steering Committee, invited President Donald Trump to attend a Wednesday Senate GOP luncheon to discuss the Save America Act, the most important piece of legislation in American history. See, this is what I got to ask y'all. Why they don't want to pass the Save America Act? Why they don't want to have that happen whatsoever? It says Scott is close and loyal ally to the president. He lost his race for majority leader to Thune and crony in late 2024. Notably, Scott did not even request a blessing from top Senate GOP leadership before inviting the president. Why would he go? He's the leader over that committee. He don't need permission from Thune. He simply did what was needed to be done, according to Fox News. Who cares? It says Scott teamed up with Mike Lee of Utah, advocating that the Senate approve the Save America Act. It requires proof of citizenship to vote. Why is that so hard to only have American citizens voting in our election? Why is that so difficult? We can't go to any other country and vote in their election, but anybody from around the world could come and vote in ours? How backwards is that? It says also, what to go down? Moreover, the president demand that they eliminate the filibuster. If the Save America Act does not have the necessary votes to pass, there's no way to command a 60 years to break a filibuster. So expect some intense discussions Wednesday. It was a hootenanny over what the president wants the Senate to do. Thune has tried to tell President repeatedly what the Senate is capable of based on the various parliamentary equations. You know what? Thune, somebody need to run against him. There's nobody that can run against Thune at this point. What you giggling for over there, Dave?
Well, I just thought of a T-shirt that I would love to have time to make for you, but it might be only one. We'll see who else might want one.
What T-shirt are you trying to?
Who has earned one? It says, I got kicked off TikTok.
Oh, I got kicked off TikTok.
Yeah.
You crazy, Dave. Why are you worried about getting kicked off on TikTok?
I'm not. I'm celebrating.
Oh, no, do not be like Troy Mitchell. Be like Troy Mitchell.
Are you watching our conversation on YouTube?
No, I'm not watching you and Troy Mitchell's conversation on YouTube. I was trying to pay attention to Rumble and Facebook. But now that I'm seeing you giggle and you got my attention of what my husband is giggling about, now I know him and Troy Mitchell are over there talking about me. I'm just going to roll my eyes.
I mean, okay, you're part of it, but not about you.
It's like, seriously, why are you worried about them?
I'm not. I'm
They don't even know if they're going to have a damn platform in a little while. Hey, Sarah, how you doing? Why haven't we heard any results from the DOJ on Thune and investigation about campaign funds misuse? Because he got friends in high places. Because they mad right now. they're not going to do anything to jeopardize it. They have lost pretty much a bunch of their friends. Coney is out. Crony is out. A lot of these people are out. Mitch McConnell ain't going to be there much longer. Cameron did not get elected. So everybody, what they wanted to actually be a part, of the deep state of the Republican side, because like I said, it's Republicans and Democrats. They thought they was going to get in there and it be a shoot-in that Cameron takes Mitch McConnell place, right? Or at least be able to run in the general election. Well, the citizens of Kentucky didn't vote for Cameron, which means when Mitch McConnell goes to the wayside, they're going to even lose more power. There's no respect for, he's supposed to be the majority leader in the Senate. Thune is. Well, they don't respect Thune. So he is jumping over there with Rand Paul, with the Democrats to vote. So, why are we shocked at this point? And if one of the cohorts do it, of course they're going to watch their backs because they knew about it. Just like when, what was his name? The one from North Carolina. When they didn't start towing the party line or doing what the upper echelon in Washington, D.C. wanted them to do, they went ahead and got rid of them. So instead, they thought at the ballot box, because you got to remember, down there in Texas, again, Ken Paxton and the other guy, Thune, he spent almost $100 million to go against Ken Paxton, and he didn't even have enough clout to get Ken Paxton kicked out or not elected to run into the general election. So it was a smack in the face to the leadership of the GOP because he thought his didn't stink. He thought his word was a bond and that his power was ultimate, but it's not ultimate over the American voters, is it? So when you lose your besties and your cohorts and you really don't have as much clout as you think you do, and remember, he don't like Trump. If he couldn't stop Trump, he would stop him at every avenue, but he can't do it. So what is he going to do? Be an obstructionist. And that's to me, he is Pence strong. Instead of Pence light, he is Pence strong. So he's straight out there with his hatred of the president and with his hatred of not turning us into a global order. So it's kind of sad that we have to sit here and actually witness that the higher upper echelon inside of the GOP or the Republican Party really don't give a damn about us either. They only care about their own party and their own clique. So when I'm telling you, when I used to go to Washington, D.C., and I used to pass these people doorways that was wide open, trust me, Democrats, Republicans alike. And now you're seeing it for yourself. There's no more hiding. There's no guestification. There's no more pointing the fingers. It's out there for everybody to see. So I wouldn't doubt it at this point if he still wasn't taking his cues from Paul Ryan, also Bannon, also Brennan, and all the rest of these people. So it's a power thing to them. He's on a power trip. He think he's more powerful than the president of the United States, and that Donald J. Trump, should do what he say. So number one, going in there and yelling at the president, wrong thing to do. Absolutely wrong thing to do. So Thune thinks his power and his power trip is more important than Donald J. Trump, who is actually the head of our nation. So he's just a majority leader in the Senate. So yeah, he is very powerful, but not as powerful as we the people. And he can't stand it. Him or Morawski. Hey there, Marsha, how you doing? They want to know what, Dave?
We need to start making little awards that we can, send to people for how many times you've been suspended. Well, I put this on Facebook already.
Okay. I'm like, can nobody hear you, Dave?
Well,
how many times I've been suspended on Facebook?
Or, how many
on
times
social media?
Just read.
I'm reading. Where you at, Dave? Where you at? Oh, Dave Kluken. What? Hold on. Let me jump in here. Celebrating getting kicked off, Dave. Or celebrate getting kicked off, Dave. That's what I'm doing. Yeah, I see it. Jan, stop it. How many times I got kicked off TikTok? 6.
Anybody.
Oh, anybody. I don't know.
Tell us how many times you've been kicked off and suspended
And we're gonna send y'all buttons or something.
Or a little award thing. It may only be about yay big.
Get Tanya to do it.
Exactly.
Ooh, get here. Come on, Dave. Fallback Fam Award. A Fallback USA Most Wanted Award.
I mean, they only need to be about this big. But
Okay, Dave want to start sending out awards about this big for everybody that's been kicked off or banned off one of the social media platforms. Or how many times you've been actually kicked off. We could start celebrating it ourselves. That AI and algorithms hate our guts for being human beings. Hey there, hey, what you sorry for? Cause y'all picking on me. It'll be fine. It ain't the first time I've been let down in life. I'm just kidding. Hey Trish, how you doing? Democrats and Republicans alike. I have to keep reiterating that. It ain't just Democrats. It's like we gotta stop saying it's just Democrats. It's just Democrats that's doing it. No, it's not. It's literally Republicans too. And if they could take us over, there's a reason why people call it a uniparty.
Who in Georgia told us to shut up the most?
Brian Kemp
And Brad Rathensberger.
and Brad Rathensberger.
Which belong to what party?
A Republican. I don't know. Brad Rathensberger, dude, that was a Democrat in disguise. Stop playing.
Yeah.
He was like a Jeff Duncan wannabe. Ugh. Hey, Carolyn. Technical difficulties, so I am going to go. Y'all have a good one. You have a good one, Miss Carolyn. See you tomorrow. Hey, Jan, what's going on right there? I've lost count. Me too. Me too. I've lost count, but I don't use TikTok that much. And I really don't go on it during the day. I don't. So I only go to go post or put something up there or to go live. Other than that, I don't really use TikTok. It's just videos. It's like literally videos. That's it. What happened, Dave?
I was reading comments here.
Oh, okay then. Hey, Trish, who you reading comments for?
Amy?
Hey, Amy, where she at?
Facebook jail for 90 days at a time because of COVID. Well,
I think all of us with COVID don't
we need to
count.
Put that on a plaque. No, that counts. Let's
It
put
does
on a
because
plaque.
all of us was at the bottom of the totem pole.
Exactly. So let's put it on plaques.
Lord.
So everybody
Cheryl
can
said it was
display.
blackmail. We're going to put it on I Survived COVID lockdown.
Well, I got blocked on Facebook for speaking the truth about COVID.
You can't get all that. You can't get two sentences on a plaque.
Yeah, we
You
can.
got to narrow that down.
Yeah.
I was in Facebook Who Scout.
I got blocked on Facebook.
I got locked up on Facebook. I got an award. I like that. We really gonna do that? I think we should because we done survived a lot of these AI and social media platforms.
I kind of think that's a good idea.
You are the only reason I would even went over to TikTok in the first place. Who bought TikTok? When they banished inside of America there for a minute to a whole bunch of people start hooping and hollering and stuff. So did they ever say that it's gonna stay or is it just temporary? So who at this point, come on, seriously? Hey there, hey Cheryl, I got, wait, you said what? I got kicked. I got a couple of smacks from Facebook. Not kicked. Oh, you got smacks. Oh, I got smacks too. I called up Facebook jail because I was there a lot. Hey, Amy, hasn't changed much though. Not really. I could say I ain't really been to Facebook jail many times now. I got you beat, Dave. I got a 1 week ban for a Garfield meme drinking coffee.
I got a 1 week ban for saying Joe Biden's dad should have been kicked in the nuts.
I literally went to Facebook jail for that one flower that was cracking up through the pavement. They had the Bible verse, and then they blocked the Bible verse, and they put that out, and they said if you want to see it, and it was literally a Bible verse with a daffodil, growing out of the concrete jungle. And then they put that big X in the black out on it. And we couldn't even do that. Then I got what I think it was a 72-hour hold on Facebook jail for the Declaration of Independence. Y'all remember during 4th of July, maybe it was like 4 or 5 years ago, that they was blocking the Declaration of Independence on 4th of July. And no one could really show the Declaration of Independence because they saying it went against community standards. Chop. Oh, you remember that flower? Girl, yes. I got smacked down by the flower. Seriously. So, I don't... TikTok? Come on. What is it? I ain't dancing. Hey there. Hey, Amy, how you doing? My sister got banned for putting up a recipe on Facebook. What the hell? What was it, chitlins or something? What did she get banned for? Hey there, Jan. I remember that flower post. I got suspended. I think it was like I said, 72 hours. It wasn't long, but I was like, are you kidding me? It was a Bible verse. I said, well, Satan's in the hells. Truth never change. It stands alone. Yeah, we got the I'm still standing. That's pretty much why I wrote the book. Hey, everybody, what's Lord's Prayer? Yes, 72 hours. You got suspended too? Ping, ping, for a flower and a Bible verse. Child, please. And then all this stuff that's going on. Hey, April. Hey, again. Been listening while driving. Good. 10 and 2. Okay? 10 and 2. Hey, William. We got put on the bottom of the totem pole post because we got broad and bold shoulders. Oh, look at you. I do got a big bag, big bag. Big bag, big bag. Doesn't make sense since getting kicked off Facebook or TikTok. They play and post pornography. Yes!
Or,
I thought it was just me.
Remember when they beat that one Down syndrome kid who had a Trump hat?
Oh, you talking about the white Down syndrome guy that was attacked by those 4 black teenagers, and they pretty much held him hostage because he had a Trump hat on. Yes, that was posted all over damn Facebook. I still remember that. I still remember 2 little babies grinding on each other. And do y'all know you can find porn on Facebook? And it normally pops up on your stories. But yes, porn pops up on Facebook. But my words are banning, getting people banned. See, but hey, it's devil in the details, isn't it? Dave, where you went? Dude, we literally got 2 minutes left. He got up and walked the damn way. William, Dave got up and walked away 2 minutes before we end the show. Child, please. Hey, Heather, how you doing? I got suspended for the flower too. It was a Bible verse. It was an absolute Bible verse. It was a dandelion. And matter of fact, if you remember it, it shows the concrete. It shows the dandelion. Then the Bible verse. Everything else behind it was blurry. So you couldn't see what was going on behind the picture. And then all of a sudden, I remember they smacked down everybody that put that up there. And then you ask, where do you get that from? Facebook. Then why you let it even float around Facebook to begin with? But I can go and find fan-only accounts and find different porno crap on Facebook. More fights than anything. You can find any fight, any type of this stuff. People getting shot, this, that, and the other, all on Facebook. Where you see that at? Facebook. Good goobly goo. Hey there, DD. It showed up on mine too. Like, what the hell? So I blocked them. I don't get it. You can put porn on Facebook, but we get banished to the nether regions for telling the truth. Hey, Nora, pop up on my stories a lot. I can't stand it, and I don't know how to block that without blocking the actual people that are actually in the stories. Now it's like you go to their page, and I block them from there, so I don't have to see that stuff, or some woman's ass cheek half butt naked and in a seductive pose. I don't want to see that when I get on Facebook. And I can't believe Facebook is actually allowing this to be on their platform. So, but we all telling the truth. It all is out there. And since Dave ain't come back in here, but Facebook allows selling on Marketplace, right? Selling them on Marketplace. Did you hear about the woman? Wait a minute. Didn't it make worldwide news? It popped up. A 7-month-old. She was selling her child on Facebook Marketplace. Oh, she went to jail. She's in jail, y'all. The child, she's okay. But yes, ma'am. I read that too. Came up on the video also. Yes, ma'am. On Facebook Marketplace. Selling of a 7-month-old. I said, wow. Y'all allow that? Y'all, I don't know who reported it, but kudos to that person that reported it. Yes. You can find a lot of stuff. Facebook Marketplace has become like back pages in Craigslist. I'm just throwing that out there. But Dave back in here, y'all. So this is the end of the show. Do not forget to get on over there to fallbackusa2.myshopify.com. It's in the chat. And check out the merchandise. Get on over there and get a God Family Country bundle pack. Order 20, a 250th bundle pack. Or just get some. And then you can get over there to Amazon. Still Standing, One Nation Still Under God. You can go ahead and download that if you got Kindle, or get it on paperback. And just get on over there to Patreon, or just donate. So everybody, y'all have a blessed one. Let's start over here with Troy by himself on YouTube with Dave. I'm waiting, Troy. I'm just waiting. All right, then, Troy Mitchell. We'll see you back here later. Come on, YouTube. I mean, seriously. Troy, you and Dave have a great night together. Rhonda, much love over there. Rumble, hey, William Beamer, y'all stay blessed. Karma and Rhonda. Rhonda again. Heather Spews. April Smith, stay blessed out there. Nora, y'all stay blessed. Y'all stay blessed. Have a great night. Go ahead, Dave.
Here we go. She's on 5 to 7, 9 to 10 p.m. Fallback Productions. Talks about topics of the day and loves her country, the U.S. of A. Got her get right. Is her thing. She don't know the songs. Gives Dave a hard time. Don't worry, it's fine. He's still her Valentine. Keeps us in the loop. Don't you know? Sit back and enjoy the Lucretia U Show.
Quality of life in the Black community in Chicago and across the country. He has the gall to tell Black people that we should keep voting for the Democrats and all the same people who have done nothing for Black people but used them and abused them. So now here he go, 10 years later, after he's thrown out of office, really, he opens up this so-called museum. Now, it costs over $1 billion to make, and he has been stealing taxpayers' money to get it done by hook or crook. And this monstrosity that he calls a library, to me, I already know the guys that bought the cement. I know a lot about it. But anyway, we're going to talk about that